still be here for you along your way. I'll still be here for you. I'll still be here for you. I'll still be here for you along your way.
You know what this callous hands working this red dirt land, picking up scraps and broken things, making them work again. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, something strong from what remains. Mike will make it. You seen it down in the heat, sweat dripping on concrete, taking your trash you're thrown away, building tomorrow today. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, Mike will make it.
Hey, hot damn, here we go. Back up here. Eyes up here. You ain't paid for that yet. What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me okay? Sound check, audio check, visual check. We're good to go? Everybody happy? Are we cool? Cool as a cucumber. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Two male ends do in fact go together. We will be docking them, and it's going to be amazing. How about that? Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, sir. Let's get this sucker worked out, man. Let's start over again at the very beginning. Diddly-do. Are we diddly doing? We're doing the diddly do. By God, doesn't matter what the hell is happening, we're going to end up punching something in the face. I say we look for punches today in the face. Julie in the house. Good to see you. Calling Steven Stalker. He does rock them blue barrels around quite a bit, doesn't he? Looking nice and clean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm feeling nice and clean. It has been quite a while since I talked to a lot of you guys on one of my lives, man. I appreciate you guys so much being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love all you guys. I was in the process. Putting everything together. Get ready to wire up this big old fat motor to the lathe. And I picked up this guy. And I bet it crossed my mind. How time you guys don't, I mean, I bet you a lot of you guys have one of these. Some of you probably even let it sit on the shelf and gather dust. Because you really don't know what the heck to do with it. I think that I've covered some places. Get you guys better quick how to run the thing. As always, like giving you my chance if it's the first time here. If you'd like to become part of the show, you can simply click the link at the bottom or up there, or wherever the hell it is, depending on what you're watching. Or the top of the chat over there. Yeah, you can do that and become part of the show. Why did I not notice you shaved until now? Man. I've had some loaded conversations like that before. I was thinking it was in context of my face. Look into the nips with the car battery. Don't get me started. I got to go jump my truck off, man. The damn battery's dead. I don't know what I left on, but I'll figure it out. How's everybody feeling today, man? How's Saturday? All I'm doing is wigging some wires to get some solder on here because this isn't going to really be about solder. This is going to be about. Let you guys enjoy watching this quick solder. Just saying. That's why I love you guys. You guys are a little weird. Dang, am I down to 2 people? Holy hell. I ran everybody off. I don't think this counter's right. Like, that thing jumped from like 2 to 6 to 4 to 27. Y'all run over there and smack that like button. And if you trip over the damn subscribe button while you're going across there, don't worry, kick that something that your daddy coming. Boy, that's this hard. 2? It doesn't say 2. That says 9. Holy shit. Guess that's what I get. Now I got hearts going, but there it says 0. What the hell is going on here? That damn thing says 15. What the shit? Now 5. I'm going to presume that I'm speaking to an unknown number of people. That nobody knows what the hell's going on. It's absolute chaos. Which I guess is the way I like it. Okay, let's go. What's the next song, brother? Good afternoon, sir, and chat. Is it playing? Can y'all hear the music? Oh, does it got music going? Can y'all hear that? This is one of those moments. All right, the audio thing absolutely pisses me. Because I'll put the audio on and it'll be playing, right? But then anybody with an Android says, I can't hear it, turn the music on. And then the iPhone people are like, turn it down, this is too fucking loud. Like, nobody can fucking figure out what they're doing. I can't do nothing to make you sing. Yeah. Nothing. All right. I got something for you. He says he can hear it fine. It's because he's on the computer. Probably. Watch. I'll just say it. Here comes the trolls. Yes, nothing is bad. Wait a minute. So gross. Nasty. See that hydration drink. Hey, I can hear it, so I guess we're good. Or maybe I just because I can. Yeah, it says if you like this kind of content, hit the like, hit the sub, bell notification. Damn right. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you that, friend. Jumping around on lives, are you? It's all right. Let me throw some moves up there. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here, man. My goodness. All right, let's see what we got. Got some big, ugly blobs. Just perfect. Way too much solder. Perfect. Way too much. Just the way I like it. Let's go. Okay. Down to some of the decimal sign. He didn't like the one he built because it doesn't go walking down with a button. You need a linear actuator, sir. I've got 2 or 3 around here. Send me your email and I'll mail you one. And then you can build one that has a button that goes up and down. Be great. All right. The joys of the multimeter. You guys want me to get into it yet, or you guys want to shoot the poop a little bit more? Either way, I don't care. Whatever y'all want to do. It's y'all's world. I'm just a squirrel. I says, go! She's sick of hearing my mouth. Like, hurt? What are you doing? What's everyone's temperature? What is my temperature? It's actually not bad. Current temp 94. Not bad. Not too bad. Good Lord. Let's switch that up here. 113. Yeah, dude. We got a little bit of cloud cover, so it's giving us a lot of relief. Said you keep that shit to yourself. It says Stevens, she made the call without asking. Lights it, so I'll repurpose it. That's a good dad. Is there 113? It has definitely been one of those. I think it's going to be one of those kind of damn years. We'll get our ass handed to us all damn summer. Get some heat shrink out of here. show you guys something about these multimeters, because that's what we're supposed to do. The whole point of the damn show. All right. I'm gonna try to read some shit up here. We'll go through some basics. Some of this some of you guys will already know. It's all right. Do this. I'm gonna zoom this sucker in. Let's see how zoomy I can get. Team zooming! Okay. Got a little bit of time. So get into it, man. What's up for you? Yeah, hell no. Talk. It's y'all damn line. I'm just here. Hey, how you? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Thank you for coming in, friend. Appreciate you for showing up, buddy. Okay. Let's set up some shit. Oh boy, fly's gonna show up. We're doing good here in a minute. How's it going, guys? Doing phenomenal, man. I think we got it. I am shooting a YouTube video showing these boys how to run a multimeter. Somebody got to do it. Getting less consistent, dealing with a lot of pain. Damn, I'm sorry about that, dude. That's rough. So that looks really intimidating. You got a knob with all of you doing things. And I'll give you different numbers and stuff. That's okay. There's only really 5 that'll be super important, and you'll be able to do a lot of very useful stuff with this, I promise you. What is a multi and do you meter it? Well, because it's multi, I meter a lot of shit. Back to the job. 4 hours work for you. Good on you. Hope it's a nice, easy shift, man. It's a get a paint can so you can see this a little bit better. This here multimeter is top of the line, put out by some company called Plusabo. What is that you're probing? I'm going to be probing a lot of shit. I think the first thing I probe probably be potentiometer. I think that'd be the first thing I probe. Electricity and I have an understanding. We don't play with each other since I stuck a key in the socket when I was a kid. Yeah, that's about the extent of most people's knowledge. That's for damn sure. So there's really only 5 things you got to worry about on this thing. And once you know what they are, they're quite useful. Zoom in a little closer. See this guy right here? Looks like a Wi-Fi signal. That's continuity. Continuity is pretty simple. All it means is there a wire going from one end to the other end. That's it. It's as simple as that. Placebo. Let's come over here. Yeah, get into our handy dandy toolkit. Grab a piece of test wire. Placebo ho! Ms. Earl is in the house. If you guys hadn't subscribed to Earl C. Newstein, please do so. Heck of a channel. I'm glad you were able to come in. Appreciate you stopping by, Warden. One heck of a channel. They have been rained out today, man. They've been getting kicked. So we got us a clean wire. Obviously, it's straight through, right? So it should be continuous from one end to the other, right? So we'll strip out both ends. We can touch it with our probes. Made a microwave wood burner. Holy crap. Yeah, don't do that. Do not recommend. There's been so many boys that ended up unaliving themselves with that. Because it's just an obnoxious amount of voltage. Okay. Back to the absolute basics. We have a black and a red. Mr. Earl popped in and told me to say hello. Tell him I said hello back. Thank you for being here. Maybe I should have. There we go. So here's what we'll do here. We're going to move our paint can out the way. You guys can see what's going on. We use our helping hands. And I'll hold these two wires, just like so. Now, obviously, this wire is continuous, so we should have continuity. Electricity can go all the way from one end to the other without issue. We'll be able to know that. Okay. No problem. I'm glad you were able to make it. Hope you guys get to stop in before you get rolling on the road. So let's switch our multimeter and point at that Wi-Fi there. And there we go. Now we're pointing at the Wi-Fi. That's continuity. 0L. Means no load. Zero load. Now here's how convenient this is. If you want to know if a wire is broken or something, or if it's shorted out, you touch one end of it like so. How cool is that? This one happens to give me a really fancy audible alarm telling me that electricity can go through inside the wheel. It's at the risk of sounding a bit like a school teacher, I'm sure you guys can imagine a lot of applications where that's going to be pretty easy. Years in electronics manufacturing. Holy smokes. Well, you ought to be doing this, not me. that thing is a very simple premise. So let me know that I can carry, if I know this wire's coming out this side, I can't see where the rest of it's going, but it comes out at the other end. That tells me that wherever this thing is routed throughout the machine I'm working on, it's carrying power like it's supposed to. So we have continuity. Pretty easy money, right? So that's step one, continuity. This out of the way. And we'll talk about the next thing, which is measuring voltage. That's what we're doing. Now, for those people who have ever dealt in the electric trades, they like to make you think like it's absolutely metaphysical. It takes high-end intuition. Phenomenal amounts of intellectual power. To be able to discern what's going on with electricity sometimes. But then I look at their multimeter. You guys will love this. When you look at the gauge, if you look around the circle, you'll see two different places that say V after the values. Here, and over here. See 'em? Here's the funny part. Funny part is, for the most part, the only two things that you need to understand about the differences between two different kinds of electricity is that there's alternating current and there's direct current. Direct current is that each one of them has a dedicated polarity, plus or minus, positive or negative. Alternating means they flip-flop back and forth. Man, they make this so hard. Watch this. One beam has a wavy line. The other bee has two straight lines. I wonder which one's which. One is direct, one alternates. We can get into the principles of electricity and all that other jazz videos that you guys want to do, but for now, just to understand what the multimeter's doing, that's what's going to be important. At Mortal, thank you, sir. You know what I'm going to do? Hey. There, now I'm not cooking myself out. All right. DC, again, very basic. DC would deal with things like batteries. AC is usually the current that's coming into your home. So if something's made to run off a battery, it's usually DC. And if it's usually run off the mains in your house, then it's usually AC. Pretty good rule of thumb. You can usually discern which is which because look around you right now. Switch on the noggin. I like my noggin a little grungy with a matte finish. Pretty good with that. Let's grab a couple items here. But the first thing you guys can tell is when you look at an appliance or you look at... Darren, what's up, friend? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Now you guys can hear. All right, so let's look at direct current. Direct current, like I said, mostly is power that's stored up in either an electronic or a chemical method, like batteries. When you look at an appliance, you look at, let's say, your lamp or a fan that you need to fix, whatever it is. They'll usually say on the back of them, VAC or VDC. Voltage AC or voltage DC. Or they'll have those corresponding little monkey symbols we talked about earlier. So, this time we're going to check out voltage DC. I did indeed, but no more. When you're using this is only really the one big thing I'd tell you to learn. In any of these situations, like this voltage DC, I've got a setting for 600, 222, and 200 millivolts. I want to start at the biggest one and then move my way down to get within the range of my whatever it is I'm testing. In this case, let's use something everybody's familiar with. The 9-volt battery. So we know this is clearly supposed to be 9 volts if it's at full power, right? We can check and see if it's been burned up, if it's discharged. Because that's at 9, I'm going to move my meter to 20. Because that's the next biggest one above 9. If I went down to 2, then I'm probably going to mess this thing up. So, what you doing here? Watch my meter. The tongue does in fact work, but you can't tell how much exactly. You can just tell that it did. So let's find out if our battery is any good. Black is negative, red is positive. Thankfully, most people don't notice that on most batteries, they're negative, positive. So you know that the big one is the negative. The small one in this case is the positive. So, back to our handy wires and our leads. Remember, positive is the small one. So we'll touch the red. Right there. Touch this one there. What do you guys think? Is this battery good or should I throw it away? A little bit of a pop quiz for the chat. Darren says it's toast. 0.4 seems a little low. Does indeed, doesn't it? Remember, we were looking for 9 volts out of this thing, weren't we? Goodness gracious, we have a visitor. Let's see who's at the door, shall we? Hello, Fly. Good to see you.
Hello.
Just a moment. I'm going to rearrange us a little bit.
You can make yourself bigger because you're doing stuff that needs to be seen. I can move over too. Because this girl wants to know what this stuff is. So, uh-oh, it has it on automatic, so maybe you can't now.
Oh, I got it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Can you just move us over? There you go.
Here we go. I got it. Just a second, Kurt.
Yeah, you can.
But,
There you go. Oh, we have a visitor already. Yeah, sweetie.
hello, visitor.
Yeah, he heard my YouTube voice and came in and meowed. Per usual.
Okay, so Fly, does that make sense?
I missed like the last minute that you did.
Cool.
I saw you put it on the battery and it said 0.4, so was that good or bad?
Well, if that's fully charged, it's supposed to have 9.0,
Yikes.
and it has 0.4.
So, no bueno.
We could chuck that in the bucket. It's done. Conversely, any DC battery, Darren says hello Fly in the chat.
Hi.
Any battery will be able to do this.
On YouTube is
Even if you look at this guy right
laggy.
here, I can clearly see a plus and a minus.
Oh.
Right?
Wait, what is that thing?
This is a tool for,
Oh.
for a cordless drill.
I missed it.
So we can apply the same thing. Any battery still works the same way. Remember, this time we're looking at 20 volts. So, Jack, what do you think? Should I leave it at 20 volts? Or should I kick it up to 200? What do you guys think? I know, right?
First instinct says 20, but I have no idea because I think I missed when you were talking about that too.
Well, I would say in the beginning, better safe than sorry. And I say better safe than sorry because there may be a time where this potentially had, for example, a charge limiter that went bad, so it's holding too many volts. So 21 or 25. That would damage this record. So let's start with 200. Remember, looking at our poles here. Which one do I put here, guys? Do I put red or black?
It's the black one, right?
That's the negative, right?
Yeah.
So that's the black. Red will go over here on this part.
Hold on, I gotta feed him. I'm listening.
What y'all want to do? You want to wait, let her pee? I don't have to wait. I can multitask. Let's multitask. To all my beautiful subscribers and people watching the chat right now, let's multitask. Here's to you, here's to me. Should we ever disagree? Well, fuck you, here's to me. Beautiful. Craig Posh is in the house. Good at you, friend. So, revisiting native positive. These things are indeed color coordinated, so negative. We can jam it right in that little pin right there. Let's watch the meter. What you guys think?
It's so tiny on the even up side. I think that's good.
What do you guys think? You think we're good to go on this battery, or do I need to charge it? Not bad. Dead 20 on the nuts, right?
Yeah.
Good to go. So we have ultimately figured out two incredibly useful things that we can do with this multimeter that some people may not have known what to do yet. Here, let's get another one. This battery I've been using on this impact for a while, so let's see what it looks like. Maybe I've discharged it a little bit. Once again, same layout, negative, positive. Positive right there.
So what's the max on that one? 20 as well?
It's 20 as well.
Okay, so not bad.
So basically, we've used a little bit of it, not much. You guys getting the hang of this? You getting the swing of it?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
All right, so that's voltage DC, direct current. Stop me if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to know. I am here for you. Now, conversely, remember, VDC is on this other end.
Go ahead.
So let's go check VAC. Now, for those of you that are in the United States, most all of your regular outlets are 120 volts AC. Unless you're looking at the dryer or one of them big triangular ones, as my former Mrs. Macon used to call them, the big triangular ones. Well,
Sorry about the cat noise.
you're all right.
You know how that goes.
240 volts AC. So I've got a power strip right here on the edge of the bench. So what we'll do, we'll switch this over to volt AC. So Fly, I'm going to quiz you real quick. We switch over here to volt AC. And we know that AC power in the house is usually 110 or 120. Where do you want me to set our knob at?
I'm still not sure what the order is of these numbers here.
It's okay.
Like I can see it, but I think I didn't follow it when you were talking about there's two different things on here.
600 volts, 200 volts, 1.5 volts for a battery, 9, and then down into millivolts.
Okay. But then it goes back up again.
Well, yes, that's for, see how it changes color here?
Yeah.
These are different values. So this is AC value right here.
The white ones?
Yep, I'd say 200 is probably the best bet, right? Because we're measuring what presumably is going to be 110 or 120.
Oh, okay.
And then we know we're not going to overload it with 200. So, let's take a look. Now I'm going to take both of these here, and I'm going to jam them. Don't be scared. I'm going to jam them right into the two plugs of the light socket.
Don't electrocute yourself.
No way. So, let's see. What do you guys see?
121.6.
So we know this power strip is actually giving out a little bit more. Let's move over one socket on the same power strip and see what happens.
Oh, almost exactly the same.
The point is, not exactly the same, but just...
0.1. Yeah.
So, jam it in, don't be scared to feel the tingle, that's what she said. Anyway,
Oh my god.
sometimes you may plug in something that you've purchased and it doesn't seem to be working as optimally as it should. I don't know if you're aware of this, Fly, or anybody in the chat, but there's a possibility that the outlet isn't even putting out 120 volts. Sometimes it's old, sometimes it's degraded, sometimes it's some it's struggling to be able to put out a full amount of voltage like it's supposed to.
So if it's 0.1 different, and it's 1.6 over the 120, is that enough to like blow out the bulb?
No, good question. Usually not. If something's rated for 120 volts, I feel pretty safe with a plus or minus of about 2 volts. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Some other people may think it's a bigger. Jack, don't confuse things. All right, industrial and 3-phase and 240 and 277 and 2 legs and 482, 3. Okay, we get it. But do you really think this little podunk sucker is really going to measure a 600 volt trunk line like it says it? No. It's really not.
So what's the capacity on this thing?
This claims to be 600. Up here at the top right.
Doesn't it look like it goes above that on the top of it? On the dial?
Remember, we've got several different values here. This is for voltage DC.
Oh.
This is for voltage AC. When you look around the wheel, you'll be able to see the different symbols.
Oh, there's different symbols. Okay.
Yeah. Harvey says the number is the maximum for that setting. Ideally, you want a number that falls greater than plus 20% more, what you're measuring. If it's so high, it'll fall in the lower 10%. Absolutely. Was that confusing? That's okay, if it was. Point is, sometimes you may plug in something and it's not doing 100% of what it claimed to do, and it may just be the outlet. You know another fun thing that it does? If I take these two and I jam them in here, and I get nothing, guess what? My outlet's dead. I need to go check the breaker. Another really handy use for this stuff. Stephen, thank you for coming in, friend. Appreciate you being here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Stephen Pollard. Thank you for being here, buddy. Hey, man. Good night. Okay, so that's volt AC. We've covered volt DC. We've covered continuity. We're not teaching an NFPA 70E class. We're going over how to use a meter to be able to do basic shit.
Basic shit.
Basic shit. All right, so before we move on to the next leg, I'll show you something really cool. Let's talk about one of the components that I got to work on. The potentiometer. If you guys are familiar with the twisty knob, ain't you?
I can handle twisty knob, but the other thing sounded like a Back to the Future script part.
Well, it's a really fancy way to say a twisty knob. A potentiometer is literally just a variable resistor, meaning it's resisting the amount of power going through it based on how much I vary this knob. Okay?
Oh, that's when you were playing with the motor, right? And like you turn it up or down.
No, we ain't got to a trim pot. The trim pot's in here. I want to show you something really fun. We're going to move this back over to direct current. Go. Now we're not direct current. We're going to move to the next one, which is impedance. That's the omega sign.
Mm-hmm.
Impedance simply means how much power is being resisted from going through freely. Like how big do you have the knob turned open, right? So watch this course. I crank this, let's go all the way up 200,000 ohms. And then, we'll check by connecting one outer leg to the other outer leg.
10.4.
Right?
Oh. It keeps moving.
How about now?
It's like 10 or 40. I'm not sure. I think it's a 10.5, but it went back down. Oh, so it says you're turning the knob. I see.
So what's happening is as I turn the knob, it's changing the amount of resistance that's in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like a volume knob, but it's not for volume. It's for...
That's exactly what it is. A volume is a potentiometer. That's
Oh,
precisely what it does. Sometimes you do that with power. Sometimes you do that with a particular frequency, like with a tone knob for bass, treble. Sometimes you do it with a variable speed control. I've got alligator clips. I just wanted, I didn't go get them, Murph. God, jeez, Liam. You see what happens? Liam finally shows up in one of my lines. He got to bust my balls. I got you.
technically he said alligator clips.
I did not say alligator clips.
That's what he said. That's what he said. In the chat. It says alligator.
So I guess that could be a little nerdy cool or something. I mean, you can see how this whole thing works and what it does.
Yeah.
Let's break a power tool. That sounds cool. 2 seconds.
Hey, what's the best way to clip the top of the silicone tube off? Scissors, or do I need wire cutters?
Yeah, wire cutters are good. All right.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful sacrificial lamb here today. Our good friend, the Porter Cable, 3/4 horsepower, fixed base, 1/4-inch router.
How is horsepower related to voltage? Yikes.
This is beating
Booger Mallet strikes again.
Booger Mallet took care of business. All right. So we knock the damn top off this thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab the wire cutters because I'm doing a million things at once.
You got it. You're all right, Liam. I'm just giving you that. All right, let's salvage us. I need my torque screwdriver. What the hell? Bobby, where the hell is my damn torque screwdriver at? Didn't I tell you it's got screw when I got back to do?
It was almost.
But Dad, I didn't use your torques. I used some Phillips head. Don't argue with me, boy.
Sorry, someone's in my yard.
We're gonna
Okay.
sacrifice our dear friend.
What was this from?
Say it again.
What was this motor from?
This motor is what's called a wood router.
Oh, okay.
But it's about to be
It's dated.
sacrificed in the name of education. A hallmark of your channel, given its name.
Indeed. If I reach under you mysteriously, I am cleaning out the big giant tank that you're sitting on. I have to silicone the bottom before I put stuff in it, and I've never done that before.
Gotcha.
I'm a little nervous.
Let's just
I'm listening. One more thing I gotta get.
destroy some freaking wiring here. Oh, one more string relief. There we go. We'll come back to the body in a minute.
Okie dokie.
You good? You made it? All right. Beautiful. So, let's say that that thing was absolute garbage and we wanted to save potentially the power cord because we could attach it to something else.
Thanks. Okay.
But upon inspection, we continue to trace down and we find this.
That looks like the wire to my AC unit.
That's kind of sus. So,
Yep.
the good news is we have 3 wires right here. And we can fall back to the first thing that we learned. And we can test continuity. By testing the continuity, remember what we're doing is tracing to see if it can hold electricity all the way through from one end to the other, right?
So you're testing the wire right now?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to see if this cord is any good. So let's do that. This will be handy, handy, handy if you ever decide to start salvaging things for your own reuse. I'm going to strip the black and white, which would correspond to these 2 points right here. That's what they're connected to, the black and white.
Okay.
And now, we'll turn our meter back to our Wi-Fi speaker. And let's see if our cord is any good. I'm going to connect that one here.
Wait, where did you put the red one?
I grabbed it here,
On the other side? Oh.
and I just pinched them between my fingers. So there's 2 things I learned about this. Number 1, there is continuity. And number 2, this is the black wire. Remember how sometimes he's got his fat one and a skinny one?
Yeah.
Well, the skinny one is the black wire. So,
But you just tested it right on the other side of the plug, not at the end of the wire, right? Or are you holding it all the way up? Sounds like it's doing something.
it's okay. You see how, what I did was I shoved this right through the hole in the plug right there
Yeah.
and pinched it. And when I touch the black on the other side, I know it's continuity.
I thought you were going to test all the way at the bottom, at the end of the wire, though, to see if it.
I am. I just have them held up.
Oh. Okay.
And that other one's good to go. So we know this is a good cord that we can save to use later. For anything.
With all the other cords you've saved?
No, I actually don't save very many. Believe it or not. All right. Here we are. Back at Pismo Beach and all the clams we can eat. Urban says quickest way to get shock treatments.
And
Man,
then
if you get hit with 1/1,000,000th of a milliamp and it hurts you, you are, well, what's the scientific term for it? A wuss. I wouldn't say that's a good call. Okay, Murph. All right, calm down, OSHA. All right. In here with the clipboard. I know it's got a ground and it went to a two-prong ungrounded because it's ready for a shield body. I get that. I bet you've seen a lot of hype on television commercials talking about brushless motors.
What kind of motors?
Brushless. I'm sure you've heard that term thrown around.
I don't think so, actually, but I'm in my own little world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you're.
They're not feeding me the same ads that they feed you.
I don't think you're on the bleeding edge of power tool technology there.
I would not say so. No, that's not how I describe myself.
But before there were brushless motors, there were brushed motors. Obviously, stands to reason. This motor yes, Murphy. Let's check continuity from wire to wire. That's smart. To back up what he was just saying.
I mean, to his point, I wouldn't say it's a good cord because it's got electrical tape wrapped around the middle of it, but
he's also talking about the fact that this one was originally with a ground. So three-prong plug, but this one is obviously two-prong on the other end.
yeah.
But let's talk about what he's talking about. If there's a point where the insulation is stripped out and the two of these are touching each other, then we would have continuity from here to the point where they're touching and back, right?
Okay.
So we're testing by simply touching one to the other. And we've got nothing. Zero L, zero load. We have tested from wire to wire. You good, Murph? Liam, you cool?
Hold on, my house is falling down.
Is there an EMT on standby? What you got? You having a stroke? Erwin, you good? Talk to us, brother. Click your life alert.
I already knocked a mirror over and cracked it all over the floor. And now other things in this little corridor are falling over, and it's not
Okay,
good.
I presume Erwin's having an aneurysm. I don't know what he's doing. He's asking about an EMT. Are you good, brother? Type // if you need help.
Blink twice.
Right? I breathe so much carbon dust in my life I sneeze diamonds. Yeah. So the funny thing about brushed DC motors and why this is important is because a brushed DC motor transmits its power by having a wire hooked up to one end and a piece of graphite that's rubbing against something inside here. This has to carry electric current. Okay, this is what's called a motor brush
I think that is poorly named.
because it's brushing against the stator. If you want to tear apart the whole thing, I'll tell you. I mean, it's up to you.
Now let's do the meter stuff, because
So we have two brushes for this motor. And now you can go out. All right. All we need is
give yourself some balloons or something, because you made that shot. It looks like it's across the room, over your shoulder. That's fantastic.
You like me catching that Kobe, man. Hit me with one of the feet. Yes, I love you guys.
You made it right into that trash can.
All right, so this is literally made of graphite. Almost the same stuff as a pencil lead.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, there's pencils in your motor, basically.
Not quite.
Not quite.
The graphite that's in your pencil is mixed with clay. So let's check our resistance here. Prepare high school science teacher.
You can't see the meter, but whatever.
There you go.
0. Oh,
I gotta dig in.
but it's not. You said it's resistance, not voltage.
Right. So the thing about it is a pencil, the graphite specifically, is electrically conductive. That's
Yep.
why there's no resistance. The same
What
thing.
is what? My brain just broke.
It's fine. Go ahead.
But what is the resistance measurement then?
Remember that resistance is the role that this guy does.
Oh, okay.
The faucet, turning it on and off.
Okay. So obviously a pencil isn't adjustable in that way.
Right. But it also had no resistance, meaning the current was going straight through it.
Huh.
No problems getting where it's going. So now, here's another thing you can check with a tool or appliance like a food processor or a blender or something like that that isn't working. It has a number in it, right? Oh, come on. We're not doing that.
I'm not criticizing, I'm asking questions.
Christ.
I'm being an active listener.
Jeez, Erwin, what are you, an 82, dude? What are you doing, man? We're good. All right. So now, in order to see if this works correctly, I know that this wire has to carry the current through the brush out the other side. Let's see if we got any resistance. Do we have any?
0, yeah. Oh, it went up to like 40 and then it popped back down.
Right. So we've got some places in here that may not be optimally conducted.
Okay.
Now, why is that important? How much does a blender cost at the Walmart? 15, 20, 30 bucks?
Used to be.
Yeah, maybe you get a really high-end one, like a nice one, it's $100 or something. And you perform this test and you find out one of these brushes isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. You could order a set of these brushes for a couple dollars.
Huh.
Or you could do what everybody else does, chuck everything in the bucket, go buy another blender for $120.
Yeah. I mean, if you know how to hook it back up.
This is what's going to give you the power to do that.
It's going to show you you've got power, right? So, but like, you still would have to put the brushes back into
Absolutely.
the motor.
And it's really easy to do. It really is. Usually there's some screw covers you take off, you slide the brushes in, and you're good.
Huh. Shake
Yeah.
the brushes before completing the install.
Right.
What does that mean?
Okay. Hold on. Let's go back here.
I'm going to try to do this silicone thing.
You try the silicone thing. Not on me. Save the glove.
Where did the water hose go? Okay.
I like it better without the glove. All right. So look right here. You see how there's little chips and breaks on this edge?
Oh, yeah.
That may not be able to help it carry the power that way. But when he's talking about the shape, is might be tough to see. There's a little bit of a convex curve dug into the middle of this. This is rounded actually inside. And the reason for that, we will dig into 2 seconds. As soon as I find my freaking Phillips screwdriver.
How far down am I supposed to cut this? Because the silicone is not coming out.
Till there's a hole at the tip. That's what she said.
I need a bigger hole. It's not even going up to the front.
Inside there, stop. Inside the nozzle, there's another membrane leading to the main tank. If
Oh,
you
do I
look
gotta pierce it?
at your caulking gun, there's probably a little rod screwed to the edge of it. Look at the
Oh, the
caulking.
gun?
Yeah. There's a little metal rod screwed to the side of it that you can pin. Poke that rod down the tip of the caulking gun and pierce the membrane inside. It's okay.
Flip it over and put it on the.
Yes.
So I gotta
Jab
take it out.
jab the rod down the tip, and eventually you'll feel the membrane, and you just pop it. It's like a piece of foil.
Oh,
There you go.
yay! So amused by the little things. I did not know that that was a thing.
And
Yay!
what, somebody who's buzzed at prom, water out a little bigger, and then it'll get a bigger hole, and it'll happen with that. Whichever way you need to do it, or keep it nice and small and tight, whatever you want to do.
It's still not coming out. Maybe I didn't do it enough. Or I need to go down farther.
Yeah, probably water it out a little bit.
We're gonna pieces of this all around.
That blaster says, yeah, poke that cock.
Poke that car. It's silicone. Oh, is that different? It's different, but is it put up differently? Hold on, let me poke it again. There it goes. There it goes.
That's what I said. She didn't have much patience.
It poked something, but then that wasn't the whole thing. I see it. Okay. I'm gonna have to lean out of frame a little bit, but. Look. This is 4 foot by 2 foot squares, so I gotta. Hey, Fart Blasters is here.
Yeah, I think I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Blasters is here. He's the one that said, poke that cock.
I didn't even. Okay. Having continuity. Alright, let's try this thing.
Okay, I'm trying to get a visual here. There we go.
Well, this is kind of fun.
While she's poking that cock, and I'm spinning my twit. You guys enjoy drinking your drink? With a little bit of patience, you'll get the white stuff come out, and everything will be great.
Oh, I got it coming out already.
Outstanding. I don't know you.
I had the fighter jets flying over my house again today.
Nice. All right, so remember I said around the brushes? Look right here. I took a bunch of this apart. Right here is a rotor. See how they turn around in circles? Well, that's got to be curved the same diameter as this for it to work. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Keith at Two Dudes. Appreciate you showing up, friend. Anyway, there's that. So now we've talked about the router. Chucked it in the bucket. All right. So now we've figured out what? 3 different things that we can learn using our multimeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if I can. Okay.
Now show the soldering iron. Because I need that quick.
You want this up right, like right now.
Give us a sneak peek.
Okay. Then,
I need to understand the wattage at least.
okay.
There are different options.
Okay. So
Irwin.
let's get us a soldering iron up here. We'll plug her back in.
What's up, Two Dudes? Oh! Two Dudes gave you a gift.
Whoa! Judy's in the house. Look at you. Whoa! You definitely use a whole lot more of that. Thank you so much. Definitely. You really don't know. So we gotta warm up our soldering iron. Let's move our meter for now.
So was that kit like an electrical kind of kit, or like you don't need the meter for the soldering iron?
No, not at all.
Okay, so it's
In your application, because you got that toolkit,
I haven't gotten what about
the meter is pivotal for. I just soldered this. Did I connect it? Did it work?
oh okay.
Let me check. Let me check continuity. Let me check voltage. Let me see if it's doing what it's supposed to be.
Hold on, let me finish this one side. Ah.
Hope everybody's having a fine Saturday. Murphy, thank you again so much for that, dude.
Okay, I'm done.
That's clipped. That's gonna be a short.
It's silicone.
All right.
I gotta put something. I gotta screw down or nail down the tip of this, right?
Yes.
At some point here. All right. Cool. It smells like shit, and it kind of looks like shit, but I didn't die, so there's that.
Yeah, but it's bird shit, so it's only gonna give you like 80 of this. Good.
It's gonna be bearded dragon shit. And sand.
Right.
I gotta go to Home Depot and buy like 8 bags of sand. Like a normal person.
Liam is asking me about my other project and says,
Let me get water.
how'd you get the AI to work together? Trying to create a collaboration of AI to work on a project that work and minimize errors. So, I'm going to do my best to explain it while I'm working this solder joint. I don't know how well I'm going to do. But, at the end of the day, I presented, let's say for each of them, I've got 3 different models. They all go through their inference and solution phases, and they derive their solutions, right? And then they pass that result to the model left of them, who then receives an autonomous prompt to review and audit the work that it was just handed. And they continue around in a cycle like that until they're able to say, I don't have any arguments about how this was done anymore. Believe me, it sounds like it's a long process to explain, but it's actually really fast. I do indeed. I name every one of them.
In another channel, Mike is making AI, so Mimai? Mimai. How long does this stuff take to dry? Hold on.
Caulking can take a while, depending on environment, humidity, temperatures. But Murph, if you go through that 1.3 document I sent you, it actually gives them all naming conventions and gives them standard behavioral sets. So that one of them is the critic, one of them is the dreamer, one is the pragmatist.
Okay. Ready to roll.
All right. So, solder time.
Solder time.
Solder is very, very low melting point metal. But it's electrically conductive, and that's what makes it pivotal for what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is basically, as I've got gobs of solder on the end of each of these, I'm going to add some solder to the end of each of these, And then when I melt them up, they're going to melt together and then stay connected forever.
Okay.
So that's the test. All right. First thing though is I need some stinking solder. For poop shooting tonight. It is in fact time for poop shooting tonight, and I'm going to have a damn ball with it. Matter of fact, I might have two. Did I say that out loud? So I'm going to take my solder here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quench. I'm not the greatest solderer in the world, but I can make connections. And for me, that seems to be well enough. So I'm going to connect my solder.
So it's that hot, or
Yes,
wow?
the tip of my soldering iron is very hot. It is currently set at 420 degrees.
Jesus.
But remember, I'm melting soft metal. So I want things to be hot, right? So what I'm doing is I'm wicking solder on the end of these three connections. Right? Everyone says it's mansplaining. It might be.
No, it's not.
I'm hoping you're taking something away from it because you don't seem like you catch on to anything except mansplaining. You keyed in on that pretty hard. It's okay.
It's not mansplaining if you actually want someone to explain it to you and ask them to. It looks like I'm eating popcorn, but it's like a little snack thing because I forgot to eat today.
Popcorn is, in fact, a little snack thing.
True, but it's not. It's just not.
So, white, black, red over here. White, black, red here. So I'm going to turn my helping hands to an advantageous angle.
Can you get closer to it? Or get the camera closer to it?
Yeah, I'm going to try. That was stupid, I'm sorry.
Up a little bit. There you go. Oh, wait, went down. Oh, there you go.
All right, let's see. At least get these really together.
So you're melting the wires to the knob.
Right, I'm actually melting the solder.
Solder to the knob. Okay.
Nope, didn't connect. Nope, let's get some more solder. And then grab some more heat shrink because I threw it all over the place. Here we go.
So if I'm just melting plastic, like
Easy, easy.
cutting a hole in plastic, it's just melting the hole instead of like scissors cutting it,
Yep,
right?
you're just melting the two ends together. That's all you're doing.
Okay. I can do that.
All right.
So what is the wattage of a soldering iron have to do with how hot it gets?
Because sometimes you'll be doing very, very delicate work with very thin, tiny wires, right? And sometimes you need to do it to much bigger wires, which requires much more heat.
Okay.
If my hand will quit shaking.
Yeah, I mean that looks like you're 2 seconds away from a burn on that thing. It's like hot glue gun for adults. Serious heat.
Like that. You know what? I'm going to gop a lot more on here and just be a chode by slapping butters full of solder on here.
Did you tin the wires? Maybe he meant trim the wires? Tin the wires?
Did I tin the wires? Yes, I did. Tin means soaking these in solder so that they stay together instead of
Yeah.
floating. Like doing this thing.
The solder is like metal glue.
It is.
Okay.
All right. Let me just
I used to be a school teacher, so.
The problem is that my freaking hands are vibrating all over the place.
Well, you should. I mean, you showed how it works. Like,
Maybe I shouldn't have had so much crystal meth before I started the show, but
you shouldn't have.
what are you gonna do?
I mean, bad choices.
I threw down solder. I want to fix it because I'm an idiot. Yes, think hot glue.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like Stephen Hawking trying to explain physics to Martha Stewart. Irwin, and you sound like Snoop Dogg sitting on the side not knowing what the hell either one of them are saying.
I know nothing. I know some stuff, but I want to know more. I took basically ADHD meds today. I didn't get diagnosed with it, which is fine, but I have symptoms. And I see what you mean about, like, feeling like you can do everything at once. So I did. But it's good. I just hope it stops and lets me sleep early.
Probably not.
I didn't realize that silicone was white. This is gonna look like crap, but whatever.
One more time.
It's a black tank, and I put white silicone. Oh well.
Get the damn solder runners, huh? Put the fucking metal booger off, for Christ's sake. Okay. Now we got a rudimentary connection. And now I'll tin the rest of it out. And yes, there's electronics guys going, oh my God, I'm so damn glad he doesn't do my wiring work. Holy shit, that looks like hell. Okay.
I need to watch the Family Guy episode called Killing Them Softly. I haven't watched Family Guy in a hot minute.
Right. All right. So, more solder goop.
More goop. Goop is good.
And the problem is that the goop, when it melts, it immediately has the consistency of almost water. So it's so tough to get it built up on something this small without it just dripping off.
I'm sitting here doing nothing, and like I was gonna start building this cage next, or this stand next. I completely forgot already. That's something with these meds. I don't know if it's working or I'm just like up today, but all of a sudden it just stops and you're like, where am I?
Kind of both.
Like this mirror broke up here, and I went downstairs to get a vacuum, completely started doing other stuff, came back up and was like, oh, the mirror's broken, I better get the vacuum.
Yeah.
Completely. So I don't know if it's working or making it worse if I'm that, like, bouncy. Oh god. Basic premise of the episode: Stewie gets ADHD meds and Brian takes them.
And I'm sure his eyeballs are vibrating for like 9 days.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good indicator to know whether or not you truly have ADHD, because I'll take mine and then go to bed. Sleep for like 10 hours. All right, 2 or 3.
Can you tilt the camera up anymore? Like just a little bit? There you go.
All right, let's see if we got any good.
I mean, you can't wear gloves with this thing if you're dealing with this delicate of stuff.
That is true.
So how much wattage do you think I need to melt plastic?
Maybe 200 tops.
It's that dense. Let me see.
We get a good soak on all three of them. I'm pretty cool about that.
You got it.
Piece of heat shrink. Son of a bitch. Well, welcome to electronics. That's what we get to do. Just slip that sucker loose. So I put the heat shrink tube on there.
Oh man, did Prime Day end already? I think it did. Damn it.
Yeah. But apparently, according to my barrage of text messages, Temu Days is still going on.
Oh jeez. Is it ever not going on?
Well, a minute ago, you gave me hell about doing it the right way, Murph, so I'm there we go. Ooh, that's a little one. It's just what it sounds like. The knockoff Amazon days. Three connectors, connection.
And are there different tips for the soldering iron in different shapes?
Question.
Because I'm looking into buying one right now, but it's like 60 watts for some of them. Like you said, 200.
The tip comes with a variety of, or the set comes with a variety of different tips.
Okay.
And like this one, being very pinpoint and tiny, I probably don't need a lot of electricity, a lot of wattage to get that one going.
Well, you can test it.
I can. Let me fix this and then I'll break something and then we'll do it with that. Okay,
Grand finale.
absolutely. All right, so there's that. Let's slide up our shrink tubing. Try to guess why they call it shrink tube. I'm not here. Not now, damn it, I'm live. Call me about my extended warranty tomorrow. Okay. This is pretty fun. So then I take my cigarette lighter. As I melt them, they shrink.
Yeah.
And they provide insulation. Pretty well.
There's way more fire in electricity than most people would be comfortable with.
Fire. Fire. Dadgum, my back hurts.
I think they found that loose giraffe.
They did find the loose giraffe. Thankfully, the world is safe.
Yes.
All right. So now let's see our potentiometer in action. Remember this big fat guy right here, this chungus.
Chonk. Chonky motor.
All right, how you doing, boss? Let's see if I wired this thing correct. If not, it's okay. All right, we got nothing. So remember, we turn our potentiometer against the wiper to open the faucet.
Nice.
A little bit of spin, or just like a volume knob, up we go.
Cool.
And we knew we were able to do that because we used our multimeter.
Nice.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna put some shade in this damn garage door. Freaking hot. Oh man. Whew. Is that the motor from the treadmill? It is, sir, indeed. It is a Sports Art 4 horsepower continuous duty commercial treadmill.
Choices were made.
They were indeed.
Shop or exercise.
Surprising, right soon after New Year's Day, it's amazing how many people have a treadmill for free up on Facebook. New Year's Day, I'm getting in shape, I'm gonna get fit. You better watch out, Harold, I'm gonna be smoking. And then it's holding
Whoops.
freaking hungry for a month. Or one of the trolls says, "Who on the treadmill? You just open your front door and go outside and walk." You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You know what else? Who goes in the chat room and answers those kind of questions? You can just Google it. Anyway, moving on. All right, I'm having a good day with the trolls. All right, so what we got to do now is we're going to leverage the potentiometer we just wired in. We're going to use that boy to control our speed.
I'm gonna grab my power cord.
And I got to make a notch right over here for my V-belt to go into. Which, for those of you who are here for the multimeter, we covered 4 or 5 basic premises, things that you'd be able to do with your multimeter. I hope it empowered you, encouraged you to go give it a try because it is very, very useful. And I'm sure if you want to roll out, then you're more than welcome to do so. And I'm going to sit here and work on my lathe a little bit further. Mainly, I'm going to make the V-notch to the drive belt, which I can now do much more easily. The motor is becoming a drive motor for my lathe.
Yes, I got it.
What else do I do? Just talk to you, rub the people. Bottom line, you know. Let's get the party started. Let's go. Absolutely. There are makers who keep fruit, bitch. Not me. I just feel like I ain't doing it. Thanks all of you guys for being here, man. I appreciate it so much. The thing that I love so much about my subscribers and my community and all the people that tune into my lives is that, well, Erwin, if you came around a few times, you find out that most of the people that come to watch my channel could take a hammer and some duct tape and build something better than you could with a $100,000 shop. And that's what it's all about. Being able to get by with what you got. Make it something amazing.
I realized sealing the bottom of this isn't the only thing that needs to be sealed if I'm gonna fill it with dirt.
That might be good. Yeah.
So I gotta do the corners too.
You got it. I promise. It'll be okay. I mean, what else you got to do?
All the things. I haven't even opened the box of the stand yet, and that was gonna be like my main project.
Can Barley hear me? All right, can you Barley hear me now, boss? You good?
Now you're muffled.
I am muffled?
Not anymore.
Okay.
But can Barley hear you?
Well, I wasn't talking to Barley, so I guess we're good. Now I'm rotating the file as I do this. because eventually the teeth get taped up with aluminum. When I turn like this, I'm giving it time to cool and solidify. And when I come back around, I'll be knocked most of the tooth.
Sorry.
Well, they probably won't now that you have a concussion.
What do you mean, Erwin?
Oh, I don't know, it's just cold shit. We are getting through this kind of quick. Oh, making my back hurt a bit, but that's all right. And again, in case you guys didn't know, I got a conventional V-belt over on the leg, and I got a cut of V-notch in here so that I'll be able to drive it with the...
I'm not sure what Erwin is talking about. You probably see light reflected in my eyes.
Hell, I don't think Erwin knows what all this stuff.
Oh, because of the ADHD meds? Yeah, it's weird. It's like this. He's referencing the Family Guy episode, too.
Oh, I got you. Headway. Just a moment. Let me take a moment to say a proper farewell to Ms. and Mrs. Earl. It has been a treat being able to meet you guys. I'm so glad I ran into your channel. Please go subscribe to them, guys. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Especially for being safe.
It was really helpful. Thank you. It was really helpful and, like, relaxing somehow. So.
That's beautiful. I'll be a regular fixture here. Okay. Let's say it here now. Once again, I can't be any more clear. If y'all come in, I'm going to have another live later called Chick the Pooh. And it's a whole different animal.
Just a bit.
I'm Dr. Jekyll right now. I'll be Mr. Hyde by 8 o'clock. And if you 8 Central, sir, and if you came in here for quiet, well, bless your heart. But you ain't gonna find it. It gets a little raucous.
I should be there at some point.
Look forward to it. What do you want to talk about tonight? Help me pick the topic. What do you want to do? It's the 60th episode.
Oh. Hold on,
60 episodes of Shit and Poop.
What material is a 60th anniversary? Hold on.
Oh God, are you doing that anniversary crap? Is that what you're
Yeah,
doing?
because I think it's like a type of metal or something, so it might give us a clue. Diamond.
Diamonds.
I don't.
Oh,
Unless you
yeah,
got
I
something
that.
on the tip of a tool, I don't think it's gonna help.
Irwin, look, Irwin says copper. I'm going with Irwin.
There you go.
I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Don't move. Everybody freeze. DEA, get down.
Put my hands up. What's going on?
Yeah, the neighbors are probably over there losing their minds thinking that damn BBA showing. Don't worry, bro. I'm just playing. It's cool. I got a whole crap load. Later, Tater. Good to see y'all. I'm going to show people how to make this into copper inlays.
There you go. So the topic is copper. And some people can talk about being arrested.
Maybe.
Like cops?
You stealing copper, maybe?
Copper?
There are people who steal copper.
No, like cop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I was going to say, I imagine Irwin probably one of them got
British
caught stealing
cop.
copper. I mean, but, yeah. What are you going to do?
a British copper.
All right, back to grinding.
I'm gonna head out and try to eat and feed my aminals.
You know what? Let's leave it up to the chat. You guys want to sit here and watch me grind on this thing, or you just want to see me and shoot the poop later on?
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, isn't that what she said? But I imagine her answer would be quite different than what the chat's going to say. They're going to say, we'll be back when it's time for it to all wrap up. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off for now. And,
All right, see you later.
I'm going to do a long form video on this, guys, so you guys get a better understanding of the multimeter. And I'll write an accompanying article that's going to be up on mikeismakingstuff.com in the resources page. And I think it'll be a good resource if you guys need it. What's the other stream later? Oh, goodness.
How did you miss that explanation?
Well, Erwin, let's just put it this way. If you trolled this one, it ain't going to go so hot if you try to do it again at 8 o'clock. Just letting you know. I'm sometimes scared of them. Just saying.
It gets out of control sometimes.
A little bit.
Mike loses control of the chat. In the
Yeah.
conversation.
Thank all of you guys. Appreciate it. Fry, I hope that was informative for you. I hope it
Yeah,
helps.
it really was. It really was. Thank you so much.
I'll catch you guys on the flip tonight, man. I'm ready. 60th episode, man. I'm ready. Let's get it.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye.
You know what this callous hands working this red dirt land, picking up scraps and broken things, making them work again. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, something strong from what remains. Mike will make it. You seen it down in the heat, sweat dripping on concrete, taking your trash you're thrown away, building tomorrow today. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, Mike will make it. Let's make it. Folks, let me tell you about the way I live. Taking scraps from the junkyard, got so much to give. West Texas wind blowing hard across my face, but I keep on building steady at my own pace. You throw it out, I pick it up, make it brand new. Metal beams and wooden planks, I see right through to what they could become in these weathered hands. While you're sitting pretty, I'm making my stand. Rustiness and broken glass, that's my gold mine. Every piece tells a story, every scar defines the man I am, the work I do, the life I chose. When the dust settles down, everybody knows. When the weather